Good evening, one and all. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this exciting contest is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Alison. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
The pitch seems to suit it. Good call to bowl first. It certainly looks like there'll be something early on for the bowlers. The openers will really need to keep things tight in the early overs.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be... Oh, great ball there, but it'll find the gap.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Drilled that one away. Inside the line and pulled away, but mid-wicket cuts it off nicely.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Nice shot, but straight to gully.
Some big shots.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Doesn't beat the infield. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Beats the field with a great shot.
End of the second over. The batting team are now on.
Amir from the south end. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early. Well timed. 4 runs.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Big edge. Where's that going? Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Oh, that's just outrageous.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Inside the line and pulled away, but mid-wicket cuts it off nicely. Crack. Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
That's worth the ticket money alone. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Ahmed finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved. Got that away nicely.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Rousseau, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Straight to the fielder.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Chance to run two. Couldn't get it through the field.
End of the fifth over, the batting team are now on 47 for 3.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Dragged it down, nailed it off the back foot. Super batting.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Perfectly timed. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Ashraf says thank you. It was a gift and they smashed it away to the boundary rope.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Quetta managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Hussain, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. How will the bowler respond?
Inside the line and pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Was quick onto that in the infield. Oh my, that's racing away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Square cut, finds point, no run. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Rutherford from the north end. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Ashraf has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Huge. That has flown.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Rutherford shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Massive outside edge. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Big edge. On now, great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Ashraf wants a fair piece of this bowler. Driven again. In the air this time, but it's 4 more.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Shakil, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
The new bowler into the attack.
Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right.
He's got their tail up.
Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Smacks that away through the gap. The bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. They're going to need some good batting partnerships. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Shah coming in.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Goes for it. It's high in.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Great shot. Through the gap.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Nice shot, but straight back to the bowler. No run.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary.
Shadow, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Two straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in hot pursuit.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
End of the over, a costly one. 19 runs coming from it. Quetta, 19 for none. Mills, the left-arm fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Needs to be on target. No. Terrible shot. Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the second over.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
End of the over, 10 off it. Quetta, a 29 for none. Rahiz, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the south end. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That's one from the textbook. Driven through the covers and they can really enjoy that one. No need for the fielders to chase it.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Wow, that's missed a lot. Big edge.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough to get on it for 4.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Good pick up, big chance. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Misses everything. 10 runs added there. Quetta, 39 for none. Going with spin now.
New bowler into the attack for the fielding side.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Nice shot, but straight back to the bowler. No run. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Oh man, that's an incredible shot. Square drive and holds the pose as it goes all the way for a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. .11 runs added there. Quetta, 50 for 1.
4 overs down and the captain won't be too happy with their bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
Nearly gets the edge. Ashraf with a great delivery there. Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will he reply?
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and it stayed hit. Fantastic.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. That's the over. Quetta, 61 for 1.
End of the 5th and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Two runs coming from that over. Quetta, a 63 for 1. Ashraf from the south end. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. Super catch.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Rousseau taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Cuts that off well in the infield. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, great shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
That's the over and quite possibly the match. Good bowling to put a lot of pressure on the batters.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Straight to the fielder. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Massive outside edge. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Going with pace now.
The attack for the fielding side.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Rutherford wants plenty from these bowlers.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6 this. Innings starting to motor.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Edged. What a ball. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nice shot, straight back to the bowl. Out, good catch. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this quality.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Couldn't get it through the field. Beats the field with a great shot.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
$11 runs added there. Quetta, a 99 for 4. 1 over left in the innings. Rahiz to bowl it. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Caught, gone. simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Perfectly timed. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Have to go for it now. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. They really need a boundary, this ball.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Ahmed cuts away but finds the fielder just behind point. Scores level now. Just 1 run needed. Only a batting meltdown will stop victory now. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Well, you never knew which way this match was going. A great finish to a super match that had everything.
From all of us here on the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. Ended up being a very close one.